The African leopard is one of the most widespread and adaptable big cats on the African continent. Its evolutionary roots trace back to Asia, but over time it spread into Africa, where it developed into a unique subspecies that thrives across a wide range of environments. Fossil records and genetic studies suggest that leopards first entered Africa roughly 500,000 to 600,000 years ago, where they established themselves as successful predators due to their remarkable ability to adapt to different ecological niches. African leopards are found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, inhabiting a variety of landscapes ranging from dense rainforests to semi-arid savannas and mountainous regions. They are one of the few large carnivores capable of thriving both in remote wilderness areas and in regions that border human settlements. This adaptability allows them to persist in environments where other big cats, like lions and cheetahs, may struggle. Leopards are particularly associated with environments that offer dense vegetation or rocky terrain, which provide them with excellent cover for stalking and ambushing prey. They are also highly adaptable to altitude, being found from coastal plains all the way up to alpine regions over 5,000 meters above sea level, such as in the Ethiopian highlands. This versatility makes the African leopard a keystone species, playing a vital role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems across the continent. The African leopard is not officially classified as endangered, but it is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. This means that while the species is not yet at the brink of extinction, it faces a high risk of becoming endangered in the future if the current threats to its survival continue. The main dangers include habitat loss from expanding human settlements and agriculture, conflict with livestock farmers, illegal hunting for skins and body parts, and the depletion of natural prey due to bushmeat hunting. These pressures have led to a steady decline in leopard populations across much of Africa. African leopards are still present across a wide range of sub-Saharan Africa, but their numbers are steadily shrinking. If habitat destruction and poaching continue at the current rate, the leopard status could easily worsen, moving from vulnerable to endangered in the future. They are the only leopard subspecies native to the continent and are widely distributed across sub-Saharan Africa. From the thick rainforests of Central Africa to the open savannas of East Africa and the mountainous regions of Southern Africa, these big cats have adapted to many different environments. Their presence across such a wide variety of landscapes shows their remarkable ability to survive in both lush and harsh conditions. African leopards are not restricted to remote wilderness areas. They are also known to live near farmlands and villages, often going unnoticed due to their elusive and secretive nature. Unlike many other large predators, leopards can thrive in areas that border human activity as long as there is enough prey and vegetation for cover. This adaptability makes them one of the most resilient of Africa's big cats. Although they are found throughout much of Africa, their numbers are unevenly spread. In some regions, particularly within national parks and wildlife reserves, leopard populations remain relatively strong. In contrast, in areas where hunting, habitat loss, and human conflict are more intense, their numbers are much lower. This means that while African leopards are indeed found in Africa, their survival is more secure in protected areas than in places without conservation measures. The African leopard is one of the most secretive and versatile big cats in the world, and it has many fascinating traits beyond its physical appearance and diet. One of the most remarkable facts is its ability to thrive in a wide range of environments. Unlike many predators that are limited to specific ecosystems, leopards can live in tropical rainforests, arid deserts, rugged mountains, and even coastal areas. This adaptability has made them the most widespread of all big cats in Africa. Leopards are excellent climbers and often drag their prey high into trees to protect it from scavengers such as hyenas and lions. They can hoist animals heavier than themselves up into branches, showcasing their tremendous strength and skill. Spending time in trees also gives them a safe place to rest during the day. Leopards are also known for their remarkable stealth and elusiveness. They are primarily nocturnal, hunting and moving mostly under the cover of darkness, which makes them very difficult to spot in the wild. This secretive behavior has earned them the nickname the Ghost of the Bush. Even in areas where they are relatively common, they are rarely seen compared to other predators like lions or cheetahs. Leopards have a strong cultural and symbolic significance in many African traditions. In several cultures, they are seen as symbols of strength, power, and cunning. Leopard skins have historically been worn by chiefs, kings, and spiritual leaders as symbols of authority and prestige, a tradition still present in some communities today. African leopards are known for their striking coats, which provide excellent camouflage in their diverse habitats. Their fur is usually golden to yellowish-brown, covered with dark rosettes, rose-like spots with open centers, that help them blend into grasslands, forests, and rocky terrains. The background color of their coat can vary depending on their environment. Leopards living in dense forests often have darker coats, while those in savanna or desert regions may appear lighter. Some rare individuals are melanistic, appearing almost entirely black, but still showing faint rosettes in the right light. African leopards are powerfully muscled yet lean and athletic, giving them both strength and agility. They have long bodies with relatively short, sturdy legs, which makes them excellent climbers and stalkers. Their tails are long and used for balance, especially when navigating trees or rough terrain. This balance build allows them to sprint quickly in short bursts, leap great distances, and drag heavy prey into the safety of tree branches. Size and weight can vary widely depending on sex and region. Males are generally larger than females, with adult males averaging between 60 to 90 kilograms, though some can exceed 90 kilograms. Females are smaller, typically weighing 35 to 60 kilograms. In terms of length, including the tail, leopards can measure 2 to 2.6 meters. Their shoulder height ranges from 60 to 70 centimeters. This combination of moderate size, strength, and stealth makes the African leopard one of the most versatile predators in the animal kingdom. African leopards produce a variety of sounds, each serving a specific purpose in communication. Their most distinctive call is often described as a deep, rasping, soaring sound, similar to the noise of a saw cutting through wood. This call is usually repeated several times in a row and is most often heard at night. It is used by males and females to announce their presence, mark territory, and help locate potential mates. Leopards can growl, snarl, and hiss when threatened or challenged. These aggressive vocalizations are used to intimidate rivals or ward off other predators that may come too close. Cubs often make softer, mewing sounds to communicate with their mothers, and females sometimes produce low, comforting calls when interacting with their young. Leopards are generally more silent than lions or hyenas, which adds to their reputation as elusive and secretive hunters. Their limited use of sound is an advantage, allowing them to remain hidden while stalking prey or moving through their territories. By relying more on stealth and less on vocal communication, African leopards maintain their role as the ghosts of the bush, often living undetected even in areas where people live nearby. African leopards are opportunistic carnivores, meaning they eat a wide variety of prey depending on what is available in their habitat. Their diet mainly consists of medium-sized antelope such as impalas, bushbucks, and duikers, but they are also known to hunt larger animals like wildebeest calves or young zebras when the opportunity arises. Unlike some other big cats that specialize in certain prey, leopards are extremely flexible hunters and can adjust their diet to whatever the environment offers. Remarkable aspects of the African leopard's feeding habits is its ability to hunt both large and very small animals. They will prey on rodents, birds, reptiles, hares, and even fish if larger prey is scarce. This adaptability allows them to survive in regions where food resources are limited. They are also known to take livestock such as goats or sheep when living close to human settlements, which unfortunately often leads to conflict with farmers. Leopards are ambush predators, relying on stealth and surprise rather than long chases. They silently stalk their prey, get as close as possible, and then launch a sudden, powerful attack. Once they have secured a kill, leopards often drag it into a tree to protect it from scavengers like hyenas or lions. Their ability to hoist heavy carcasses into branches sets them apart from most other predators, ensuring they can return to feed over several days without losing their meal to competitors. Because of this highly adaptable diet and hunting strategy, African leopards are able to live in such a wide range of environments, from forests and savannas to mountains and semi-deserts. Their feeding habits make them essential to ecosystems, as they help regulate prey populations and maintain a natural balance in the food chain. African leopards do not have a strict breeding season and can reproduce at any time of the year. This flexibility is one of the reasons they are so widespread across Africa. However, in some regions, births may peak when prey is more abundant, giving mothers a better chance to provide for their cubs. Females typically come into heat, estrus, for about a week, during which time they will mate frequently with males to increase the chances of conception. After mating, males do not stay with the female or help raise the young. The gestation period for African leopards is around 90 to 105 days, after which the female gives birth to a litter of usually 2 to 3 cubs, though litters of up to 6 are possible. Births take place in a hidden den, which might be in a rocky crevice, dense vegetation, or even a hollow tree. Cubs are born blind and helpless, weighing less than a kilogram, and rely completely on their mother for warmth, protection, and food. The mother is solely responsible for raising the cubs, moving them regularly to new hiding spots to keep them safe from predators such as lions, hyenas, and even other leopards. Cubs begin eating solid food at around 6 to 8 weeks old when the mother brings back meat, but they continue to nurse for up to 3 months. They gradually learn hunting skills by watching and copying their mother. Young leopards usually stay with their mother for about 18 to 24 months before becoming independent. Once they leave, they must establish their own territories, often traveling long distances to avoid conflict with dominant adults. Males tend to disperse farther than females, who may settle closer to their mother's range. Leopards reach sexual maturity at about 2.5 to 3 years of age for females and slightly later for males, allowing the cycle of reproduction to continue. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.